Other news today, if such a thing is even possible, the dispute between Blake Lively and her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni.
The feud between the two actors escalated after Ms. Lively accused Mr. Baldoni of sexual harassment during the filming of the movie It Ends With Us.
It's just the latest chapter in a legal war that began after Lively filed her own lawsuit.
Blake Lively is hitting back today after Justin Baldoni's legal team released new footage of a romantic scene shot for the hit movie It Ends With Us.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are used to being Hollywood's golden couple. They have the fame, the fortune, and a seemingly perfect life. But all of that is now in jeopardy. A massive lawsuit has surfaced that threatens to dismantle their carefully built empire, and the shocking details emerging could change everything. What started as a simple professional dispute has spiraled into a full-blown Hollywood war, one that could cost them everything. But what's really going on behind the scenes? And why does it seem like Blake's entire career is on the verge of collapsing? Let's dive in. It all began during the filming of It Ends With Us, a highly anticipated book adaptation that had fans excited for months. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were cast as the leads, and everything seemed to be moving smoothly. But then, out of nowhere, reports surfaced that things behind the scenes weren't as perfect as they seemed. According to inside sources, Lively accused Baldoni of creating an uncomfortable and hostile work environment. Allegations included inappropriate on-set behavior and an abuse of power that made filming unbearable for her. At first, people were inclined to believe her. After all, Blake has always maintained a pristine image in Hollywood. But then Baldoni did something unexpected. He fought back. Rather than quietly settling and moving on, Baldoni decided to go public, filing a $400 million defamation lawsuit against Lively, and surprisingly, her husband Ryan Reynolds. In his lawsuit, Baldoni claims that the allegations were fabricated, designed to tarnish his reputation and destroy his career. He alleges that Lively, backed by powerful Hollywood connections, orchestrated a smear campaign against him, one that could ruin his future in the industry forever. Baldoni isn't backing down. He's bringing forward receipts, including emails, texts, and witness testimonies that, according to his legal team, prove that the accusations against him were blown out of proportion, if not completely false. And the craziest part? He's being funded by a billionaire backer who's ensuring that this case goes all the way to trial. As if things weren't messy enough, The Hollywood Reporter recently added fuel to the fire by releasing a now infamous cover featuring Blake Lively holding a slingshot aimed at Baldoni. The imagery was meant to be satirical, but Lively and her supporters immediately labeled it as sexist and offensive. In a scathing public statement, she called out the magazine for trivializing serious allegations, saying that the cover should be ashamed of itself. But here's the thing. The backlash wasn't exactly what Blake expected. Instead of rallying behind her, many people started questioning her motives. Was she truly a victim, or was she using a larger social movement as a shield against potential career damage? The public opinion began to shift, and for the first time in years, Blake Lively wasn't the Hollywood darling anymore. Blake's husband, Ryan Reynolds, has been pulled into the scandal in ways no one saw coming. Allegedly, during the filming of Deadpool 3, Ryan made jokes at Baldoni's expense, jokes that did not sit well with Disney executives. Reports are now circulating that Disney has warned Reynolds to tone down his humor or risk major consequences. Some even claim that he could be forced to step away from Deadpool if this controversy doesn't die down soon. Imagine a Deadpool movie without Ryan Reynolds. Unthinkable, right? But apparently, Disney isn't playing around. If the lawsuit itself wasn't bad enough, Blake's business ventures are also taking a massive hit. Her hair care brand, Blake Brown, which she frequently promoted during the It Ends With Us press tour, is reportedly tanking. Major retailers like Target are allegedly considering pulling her products from shelves due to customer backlash. Investors are backing out, and sales have dropped significantly in the past few months. And it doesn't stop there. Her other business venture, the cocktail brand Betty Buzz, is rumored to be next on the chopping block. Endorsement deals are at risk, and Hollywood insiders believe that if the lawsuit doesn't go in her favor, Blake could lose millions, not just in legal fees but in future brand partnerships as well. The couple is also facing growing criticism online. Social media platforms have been flooded with heated debates about whether Blake and Ryan are truly the victims here, or if they are being exposed for something much bigger. Hashtags like #JusticeForJustin and #BlakeLivelyExposed have been trending, fueling even more speculation about the case. Some fans argue that Blake is being unfairly targeted, while others believe this is the beginning of her long overdue downfall. Meanwhile, industry insiders are starting to weigh in. Multiple sources have claimed that producers are beginning to distance themselves from Blake and Ryan, fearing the backlash could impact their projects. Some have even speculated that Blake's upcoming film contracts could be in jeopardy, and that Hollywood may be preparing to quietly blacklist her if the trial takes a turn for the worse. Beyond Hollywood, legal experts are also chiming in. Defamation cases are notoriously difficult to prove, but if Baldoni's team really has the evidence they claim, it could spell disaster for Blake and Ryan. Even if they settle out of court, the damage to their reputation could be irreversible. It's not just about money, this case is about credibility. And in Hollywood, once that's lost, it's nearly impossible to regain. The situation has gotten so big that even other celebrities are getting involved. Some A-listers have reportedly expressed private support for Baldoni, fearing that false allegations could set a dangerous precedent in the industry. Meanwhile, others are standing by Blake, arguing that powerful men in Hollywood have a history of trying to silence women who speak out. At the same time, the lawsuit has sparked wider discussions about Hollywood's culture of power and influence. Some analysts believe this case could set a new standard for how similar disputes are handled in the industry. Will it encourage more actors to stand up against defamation, or will it discourage victims from coming forward out of fear of legal retaliation? With the trial set for March 2026, one thing is clear: this won't be a quiet, behind-the-scenes settlement. Both sides are preparing for a courtroom showdown that could expose shocking details. Baldoni's legal team has already rejected any form of mediation, insisting that everything be handled in court. And if that happens, the revelations that come out could change the careers of everyone involved forever. As for Hollywood, the industry is watching closely. Studios, brands, and other major players are assessing the fallout from this controversy, trying to determine whether backing Blake and Ryan is still a good business move. If the trial goes badly for them, they could find themselves without the support of the industry that once celebrated them. Will Blake and Ryan's carefully curated public image survive this legal storm? Or are we witnessing the beginning of their Hollywood downfall? One thing's for sure, this lawsuit isn't just about money. It's about reputation, power, and the dark side of the entertainment industry. And by the time the verdict comes in, Hollywood may never look at Blake Lively the same way again. So, what do you think? Is Blake Lively really in the wrong here, or is Justin Baldoni playing the victim? Will this lawsuit take down one of Hollywood's most powerful couples, or will they manage to escape the fire? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Hollywood drama. This story is far from over.